Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Leeor Alexandra and I really like elephants. Today I want to do a nice and simple video, take it back to basics a little bit and give you guys my top 4 manifestation tips. These are bits and pieces of information that I've picked up along the way, along my journey, the past 11 years of knowing and practicing the law of attraction. Some of these I've come up with myself through experience and testing out new techniques for you guys and for this channel. Ultimately, I'm hoping that they're going to be super helpful little tidbits of information that you will be able to use. Before we get started, I just want to mention this real quick. There are a few amulets left on livinglovely.com/shop. I think there's like 10 gold ones and just a few silver ones. Now, the reason I want to announce this right now is because I have finally finalized this beauty, my elephant necklace. Now it's gonna be smaller than this. Mine is a little bit bigger, but we decided to scale it down for you guys. So this one is coming soon and it will be much more affordable because what I want it to be, it's smaller, and what I want it to be is just kind of like a symbol that connects us all together from all around the world. I feel like it would be so cool to see you guys wearing these and sending me pictures from your hometown, wherever you live, wherever you reside. I've been loving that with the amulets, and I just feel like this is a lot more affordable. It could just be kind of like a little thing that keeps our community together. I do everything on my own. After the necklaces are produced, I put them together, I pack them, I ship them, I do all the paperwork and all of that. And because of that, it's going to be hard for me to do 2 different types of necklaces at once. So I will be focusing on one necklace at a time. So the amulets are going to go away for a while. So if you want yours anytime soon, I suggest getting it ASAP. And thank you, by the way, to everybody who's purchased one. You guys are amazing. The pictures I get, the stories I get about the good vibes and positivity that you feel while wearing it is amazing. My best friends all wear it. I told them that they have no reason to be, but they're all afraid to take it off because they're like, I feel so lucky with this on that I don't want to take it off. However, your luck comes from within yourself, not from any outward object. So I hope you guys like the idea of the elephant necklace, and we'll see how that goes, shall we? And now let's get right into the video. My top 4 manifestation tips. Number 1, focus on the feeling. Vibes and emotions are more important than words and actions even. I know that it could get really confusing with all the different channels that you watch, all the different books you read, documentaries, blogs, all the different techniques and methods that you've come across. So I'm going to simplify that for you. All it comes down to, the law of attraction, is the way that you feel. Focus on the emotion. In order to manifest anything, what you must do is to focus on how it makes you feel. That means that when you ask for something, it's very important to talk about the emotion that will come with it. So if you're trying to manifest and set an intention, I would say, I am so relieved and grateful that I have financial abundance and stability. You can say, as we've done many times before, I have financial stability, but focusing on that emotion and even stating that emotion is going to make you feel it more. This is something that many of us forget, but focusing on the feeling is the secret. It really is. So what you do is you identify the way that having a certain desire will make you feel. Then whenever you try to manifest, you really focus on that emotion, and then you align to that frequency by making yourself feel stable, secure, happy, whatever that emotion is, in other ways, in ways that you already have in your life. Number 2 is start with small things. I talked about this in my video, in Sam's video, actually. I'll link that below for you guys if you haven't watched that yet. But I say that if you're new to the law of attraction world, or if you're having kind of a hard time manifesting recently, always go back to basics. Return to the small things. Attempt to manifest a free cup of coffee, or a text from somebody, or to see a certain sign like a ladder, which I talked about in my last video. That will be in the description also. Just attempt to manifest something super small all the time, and that will build a strong foundation of belief for you. Little by little, you will grow and feel more powerful in your manifesting and creative abilities. Number 3, I'm going to really go into this one. This is what I call enter flow and let go. So I'm actually going to discuss this in further detail in the Love Mastery program. Make sure you sign up for the emails about that if you haven't. A lot of people are still confused about letting go. So again, I want to touch on this subject and I want to clear something up again. Letting go doesn't necessarily mean forgetting completely about what you desire, or acting like you don't want it, or feeling like you don't want it. you still have to have this desire, because desire transmutes into reality. It really transmutes into it. So you have to still feel it, you have to still want it, but letting go means detaching. And when you detach, when you're not obsessing over something, thinking about it all day long, just have nothing else on your mind. And usually when you obsess over things, you're worried about them. You're like, well, when will this come? When will it show up? When will I see this? How do I do it? Who is gonna help me with this? That's why we need to detach, so that we don't obsess and focus on all those low vibe negative emotions. Now this is where flow state comes in. Flow state is the state of mind that you slip into when you are captivated by whatever it is that you are doing in the present moment. So that could be writing a paper, or doing your bills, or writing a book, reading a book, painting, dancing, cooking, riding your bike, working out. Anything could really get you into that flow state. When your thoughts start to slip away and all that exists is the matter at hand, that is when you have entered flow state. Now, why is this so important? Flow state is a very special and important place to be, because flow state is the ultimate level of mindfulness and presence. When you are in flow, you are fully focusing on whatever is in front of you, and that is when your manifestations, that's when your desires manifest. During flow state is when you give the universe the time and space to step in and bring you everything that you've been asking for. The longer you stay in flow state, the more often you get into flow state, the faster you will manifest. I came up with this kind of technique through seeing it happen in my own life. I would see that whenever I was doing like a bunch of things at once, having weeks where I'm just so busy, rushing all the time, but I'm always still thinking of my long-term goals and all the things that I want to do, but I'm all over the place. Not only am I confused, I also don't see those I don't see myself getting closer to manifesting those things. Now, when I enter flow state, which is quite often, it's when I'm writing a script or researching, when I'm reading a book, when I'm in yoga or working out, when I meditate, which is obviously a very powerful flow state, that's when things will manifest almost immediately. I will snap out of the flow state and I will have a text message waiting for me from the person that I've been waiting to hear from. I will snap out of the flow state and I will get a confirmation that something that I've been working on has finished or arrived or something like that. My manifestations, my biggest manifestations always come into fruition around flow state. I tested this again and again, and I did solidify my opinion that I manifest the fastest around periods of flow state. The Huffington Post has an article about flow state. I agree with some of the things that they say about flow state, so I want to read this to you. The factors that can accompany this state of flow are: 1. Concentration and focus. 2. Losing feelings of self-consciousness. 3. Timelessness, losing track of time passing. 4. Feeling control over the situation and the outcome. 5. Lack of awareness of physical needs. And 6. Complete focus on the activity itself. Now, you don't need to worry about anything on this list. All you need to figure out is what brings you into flow, and then begin to do those things. Do what it is that you love to do, and this will come naturally. You will enter flow without any effort at all. So my fourth and last manifesting tip is to be cautious of people's energy. Though we ourselves might be open, happy, and just really happy for other people, not everybody has reached that point in their lives yet. They will, but they haven't yet. Because of that, I will sometimes be cautious about who I speak about my goals and manifestations to. The majority of people just haven't gotten to a place where they are genuinely happy for the success of others. They haven't gotten there yet. And because of that, when you come to them with your excitement and your desire to manifest, and you want to talk about your goals and your success stories, when you come to them, they will often give negative energy, because what they go to immediately is, oh, why are good things happening for this person and not me? Or what is this person talking about? What's manifest? What are these goals? These goals are so big. It's because this person has been programmed, just like all of us have been programmed to think this way. And they have not yet broken through their programming. So don't be upset with these people, and you don't have to take them out of your life. Just be cautious of people's energy. You don't want anything poisoning your security and your confidence. You don't want anybody putting doubt into your mind, and you don't want to start questioning yourself and what you're doing because of something that somebody else says. Now, you don't have to. You can totally, fully build a shield around yourself, which is something that I've done. And when somebody says something negative about what I do, what I eat, what I look like, anything, it just kind of slides off of me. It feels like a pinch, and then it slides off and you completely forget about it. However, making that shield is for another video. If you want a video on that, give this video a thumbs up. I really need them. YouTube is messing with my account. It's messing with a lot of people's accounts. So what's going on is subscriptions don't actually mean anything anymore, which makes no sense. Why subscribe to a channel if you're not gonna get notified when this channel posts, right? So it doesn't work like that anymore. You will sometimes be notified if you're subscribed, but if you ring the bell, you will be notified whenever I go live, whenever I post, and whenever I send something out to the community in the community tab. So please ring that bell so that you know exactly when videos go up. Let me know that you rung the bell. Let me know that you have joined the notification squad. That's it for today's video. Give a thumbs up, please, if you liked it. And if you want to see a video on creating that shield to protect yourself from people's negative energy and vibes. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. And until next time, as usual, keep your vibrations way, way, way up.